So hi guys, it's the boy Ralph, and I'm going to be on an expo, which is called the Philippine Game Dev Expo. Wow, that's an original name for an expo. And it's basically the first game dev related expo in the Philippines, apparently. I am not sure. So, without further ado,
SMX Convention Center, and I want to go in. I want to see what everything is about. So yeah.
so I've been to Expo, and honestly there is a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff. So we're talking like PCs, games, headphones, IAMs, keyboards, a lot of these peripherals, and I am so in my element right now.
That is one of the widest fucking streets I've ever seen. Cool. God damn. It's so wide. There's like no one on the screen. So I'm gonna try to connect my mouse because I brought my own back, so I can get my mouse. So I'm gonna try this ultra wide screen.
So hi, Future Ralph here. So this footage doesn't really have clear audio in terms of my voice, because every time I try to boost or reduce something, it just masks my voice entirely. So you're going to talk to me. And I'm going to tell you about the setup that is there and why it's a bit of a problem and I cannot really play that properly. So first of all, the mouse pad is really small. Like we're talking like, I don't know, as wide as this goddamn switch, right? It's as wide as the switch, and my mouse isn't really that huge anyway. This is the Pulsar X2. It is slightly larger than a Razer Viper Mini, which was my own main mouse. Every time I try to play Counter-Strike, it's either that I hit the foot of the monitor or I hit the keyboard because it's full size. So I really had difficulty trying to fight the enemies there because this is online. It's actually online. I'm connected to the internet, fighting against actual players. So it's a little bit difficult, and I really struggle a bit. But you know, it's really good. I do think that the monitor is really cool. It's wide, it's pretty fast, maybe just a little bit smeary, but other than that, I think I can see myself use this monitor, but I'm broke. I'm really broke, so that will be for next time. And also I plan to record myself playing the game with the setup. I didn't do that. Instead, I got something better.
This could be the day I die for you. This could be the day I die for you. Everything I know, everything I hold tight. Wanna let it go, wanna make them all fight. Wanna get control, when I'm out of my mind. When I gotta live, when I gotta die.
Sonata, their gaming headset. That actually looks nice for like 2,000 pesos or like $40. I should try it actually. Let me see if I can try it. V-shaped. Anyway, where was I? Okay, the Sonata is V-shaped, boosted in the lower frequencies, edgy in growth territory. So it's kind of like boosting at like 200 to 300 hertz, a little bit, but at the same time, it doesn't have a lot of punch. There's rumble, there's presence, but there's no punch. So it kind of feels a bit muddy sometimes. And lastly, the treble is really sharp, I have to be really honest. The cymbals is really prominent, like very prominent. It lacks the bite of guitar, but it has the grit. Like the edge, the transient edge of the guitar is really prominent compared to the fundamental of the guitar. It tells me that it has not as much upper mids, or maybe it has, but it also has a lot more treble compared. So it's V-shaped. Now, for gaming purposes, that's okay. I don't think I would use it for gaming. I prefer IAMs. I prefer the Zero Red. I prefer the South Zero over the Sonata because they're more balanced. While also having at least for the South Zero, it's a brighter leaning signature, but without being off. So I feel like that one has a better sense of imaging. But if you're into V-shaped sound signature, it's not bad. But I suggest saving up, get an IM, get a microphone, you're set for gaming. Or even get the cost, KC75. I think that's better than because of the openness of it has. So that's alright. But I'm not gonna buy the Fantech Sonata. I don't think I'm going to approve the Fantech Sonata. So that's all my impressions. We're all good.
Wireless. You can connect in 3 modes, wired Bluetooth 2.4, it's VIA capable. So you can customize your keys, lighting, music, WS software. This is also gas compatible. Very profile PVT function, keycaps, polycarbonate plate, the works. And of course, RGB. So, of course, may pakita tayo. Yeah, and not to mention, RAKK plus also comes with okay, so you can all see those products today at the ECPC and right booth. So visit our booth and feel free to test out the samples.
Okay, so the RAKK Pirah Plus is being talked about in the stage one time in the Expo. Okay, I really want to talk about this keyboard. So I went to their booth after it to check it out, and it was there. For those who don't know, the RAKK Pirah Plus is an update to the RAKK Pirah, which is a 65% keyboard with a knob. And the features of the keyboard for the price that I'm thinking they're going for, or at least they're planning to go for, is honestly really good. So it has VIA compatibility, south-facing sockets, hot swap, PCB mounted stabilizers or screw-in mounted stabilizers, wired or Bluetooth or 2.4 connection, and all of those features, and they're planning it to be really budget friendly, fully built. I honestly want one. So when it releases, I want to get one and I want to review it, I want to mod it. So hopefully if I have enough money, stay tuned for the review. But for now, it's only just wishful thinking. Anyway, back to the video.
There's actually a lot. We're talking like at least 20, I think. There are 20 like teams. There's a lot of games. Well, I'm pretty shocked because at least it's like they're finished games, but holy, there's like 2, 4, that's 28. Oh, there's 28. There's at most 28 games. Holy, there's a lot. So I need to try at least one of them so that I can see what's about. I'm gonna try some games.
Okay, now we go to the game dev section, and there's a lot of games. There's a lot of indie games that is being featured right there. So right now I'm going to limit myself to 3 games that I had my utmost interest in. One is the game made by Izumi Games called Talents. It's basically a visual novel, game dev related visual novel, and I do like its art style, so I'm going to check it out. It has voice acting, English voice acting. I want to try it out. It's on Ninja.io. I'm going to link all the games in the description, the 3 games I'm going to mention. That's the first one. The second one is Good Night, bullet hell game that is Filipino themed and it uses metal as music. It's out right now. I'm gonna try it if I have enough money. I could play it on my gaming channel if I want to. It looks nice, the aesthetics looks really cool and pretty unique, and I think that's all I have to say. I can't say much, I'm going to play it. And lastly, the third game I'm going to check is San Fernando, which honestly looks interesting right from the get-go. The art style is painting. It's very watercolor-ish or oil painting color-ish. It has this type of mystery game or where you try to investigate the town of San Fernando. I want to try the game. It actually looks really cool. So I'm going to set my sights on that. So after that, I pretty much went around, did some checking, did some gaming a little bit, and what did I get? Not a lot. All I got is a tote bag that is Unity branded, like this thing, and I got a pen, which is also Unity. It's like this one. Look at that. I'm not going to use this because I don't usually use pens, but this is a really nice souvenir. Especially the fact that I'm going to use this engine for the rest of the year. I guess that's it. There's not much to say. I really enjoyed my time in the Expo. There's not much that I can say. I'm just getting into the atmosphere. There's a lot of stuff. I want to go on a similar expo or similar convention again. So there's not much to say, so let's do the usual. Like this video if you liked it or dislike it, whatever. You do what you do. Comment down below for discussion or questions. If you're actually there, tell me about your experience in the expo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, one more thing. There's another reason why I went to the expo, and it's not just because it's game dev. I am actually currently in a review process of a product.